Unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard people talking about ChatGPT. But does it have any real usage for you or your business? Well, today we're going to discuss how to use ChatGPT for your business. Did you know there were ways to use ChatGPT to get more customers? Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I wish I could clone myself so that I can get more done? Well, ChatGPT can't exactly clone you, but in a way, it can. And then what if I told you that you could actually improve customer experience with ChatGPT? Would you be sold? Awesome. Well, stick around because we're going to get into it right now. So one way that many people are using ChatGPT right now in their business is for marketing. They're doing everything from using it to help them write blog posts, to social media posts, to brainstorm new and fresh ideas. Yes, you can use ChatGPT in your business in this way. If you haven't used ChatGPT, I suggest you Google ChatGPT, get in there and give it a try. There's a free version and a paid version. Just play around with the free version. If you're wondering how ChatGPT does this magical work of writing blogs or articles or things like that, please understand ChatGPT is not an oracle. I don't know if you've noticed some people treating it that way, where they ask it questions that is a little strange, almost like some type of religious oracle. That's not how it works. What ChatGPT is AI that's created by a company called OpenAI. It's based on GPT-3 and 4 technology, which is a type of large language model. You don't actually have to know what that means, but just know that it's trained on tons of information, and from that it can actually produce language. It can produce words. It's not producing words because it knows anything or because it's creative. It's taking the data it's been trained on, and based on the questions you ask it, it's good at predicting patterns. If you ask it a question, it knows kind of what kind of information you probably want, and so using pattern recognition, it's actually able to create wording that seems human-like. But I want to be very clear, ChatGPT is not creative. It cannot have new thoughts. It cannot produce anything new. All it can do is take information that it already has and either regurgitate it or reorganize it in a new way. So if you're looking for fresh insights, having ChatGPT write the entire article or all the posts probably isn't the way to go. But you can ask it to create an outline for you, or maybe what 3 points you should possibly hit, and it can help you move a little bit faster. If you do have it generate any kind of text for you, please, please, please do not post as is. You need to massage it, make it sound a little bit more human. Maybe you even use a tool like Grammarly to make it sound better, a different AI tool, but not generative AI in the same way. Also make sure that you're fact checking anything that it creates because, again, ChatGPT, it'll lie to you. I mentioned this briefly, but let's go a little bit deeper. When you think about your business and how you can use ChatGPT, you can use it to research or pull resources. Let's say that you're looking to design a new product and you're interested in finding out more information about how XYZ company designed their cars in this year. You can actually ask it to point you to 3 sources that might give you information on that. Or maybe as you're finding ways to make your company more resilient, you're looking into biomimicry, which is basically the process that businesses use to find solutions in nature and then try to mimic the way nature tries to solve a problem. And so you might ask ChatGPT, give me 3 examples of biomimicry when it comes to combining team efforts, or when it comes to getting organizations or organisms out of silos. ChatGPT can then point you to different resources. Now, here's what's very important though, because ChatGPT sometimes hallucinates, we do have to ask it to double check its sources. You want to confirm, are these sources real? And then you yourself, if you're going to publish anything that's referencing those sources, make sure that you do fact check and ensure that they do really exist. We don't want you to have any egg on your face. Have you ever had an idea sort of what you wanted, but you didn't know how to get there in your business? So maybe you're trying to figure out a new way to set up your finances, or maybe you're trying to change up your organizational structure, or maybe you're trying to structure some type of presentation to a future client. Well, ChatGPT can help you with that as well. So you can ask it to help you organize your thoughts in a certain way. You can feed it information and ask for it to state what you just stated in less words, or to make it concise, or to explain it on the level of a 5-year-old, or to take it up a few notches in terms of complexity. ChatGPT can help you in some pretty cool ways when it comes to planning out and outlining ideas. Are you currently using ChatGPT in your business? We're not done with the video yet. I'm going to give you a little bit more information. But if you are using ChatGPT or if you've experimented with it, go ahead and jump in the comments and let us know how you've used it in your business. What do you think about it? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's horrible? I just want to hear your thoughts. An innovative way that you can use ChatGPT in your business that some businesses are just now starting to do using the API is you can actually integrate it with your website so that instead of just having customers come to your website and look for any old thing, now they can leverage ChatGPT as their personal shopper or to provide personalized customer support. So now you're using ChatGPT more as a guide through your website. Think about having an employee that's now on your customer screen anytime they need them. It's different than that chatbot where they're waiting for someone to come on, oftentimes to an organization that you've outsourced the duty to. Or maybe during off hours, your chatbot says you're not available until this time again the next day. Well, with ChatGPT, you can have someone available at all times and that customer gets customized experience based on the data on your website or that you fed into it additionally to answer frequently asked questions. There are many more ways that you can use ChatGPT in your business. If you're looking for additional ideas, here's two for you. One, go into the comments where we just had people start to comment on how they're leveraging it in their business. The other thing you can do is actually ask ChatGPT on how you can use it in your business. Now, one of the cool things about ChatGPT is that when you start off asking a question, it works best if you define its role. You might actually tell it, you're a business consultant who's been hired for a high fee to give me feedback on my business or to help me rethink the structure of my business. Currently, our revenue model is, and give them that information, and say, what are 3 ways that we can redesign our business model for greater efficiency or greater longevity in the future? And then see what ChatGPT has to tell you. I mentioned earlier, ChatGPT is not an oracle. We still have to do our planning ourselves. And so as such, I have a gift for you today that'll go alongside your working with ChatGPT. And that's the Future Ready Playbook. In this playbook, you're going to find juicy tools that are worksheets and activities that'll have you thinking strategically about the future, including what type of technology you should be implementing into your business right now, possibly ChatGPT, to get ahead of the curve and be relevant and successful in business for many years to come. To get your copy right now, go into the description of the video and click on the link to download.